Hi there, Dr. Brian here, answering your questions at Hands on Super Health. Question of the day is, could back pain be a sign of pregnancy? Now, as we've discussed previously, a lot of women will report that they get back pain at the end of their monthly cycle. Now, I've actually in practice not had a lot of women come to me and say, I knew I was pregnant because I had a back pain. They'll often say I knew I was pregnant because I didn't get back pain and get my period. However, as with all of life, I would never say never. It's not a common thing, but often early pregnancy, the first 6 to 12 weeks, 0 to say 8 weeks, we've got, something that starts off pinhead size, 2 cells is not much. And as the placenta grows and the uterus does its thing, there's an increase, if you like, in the congestion and swelling in the pelvis, and that could cause back pain. It's not so common, but I would not say it would never cause back pain. If we talk, say, 20 weeks to 40 weeks, pregnancy will commonly cause back pain because now there's a huge extra weight and mass in the abdomen. The relaxin has been in the system from week 12, causing all the ligaments to become more relaxed, allowing the body to actually squidge around too much. And if there was already a tendency to back pain, then suddenly being pregnant can give absolutely terrible back pain. I've looked after a lot of pregnant women over the years who we do find get really, really significant relief if they get a regular adjustment, especially a regular adjustment from week 30 to week 40. But anything, say, from week 20 to week 40, there's often a need to recheck the system periodically, fortnightly, 3-weekly, monthly, and then more frequently in the last 8 weeks, and that will often mean that the pelvis is more balanced, the birthing process is easier because it's easier for the baby to turn, the head to drop into the pelvic brim, so it's nice and sitting at the base of the pelvic bowl, and then it's ready to go for lock and engage the head at week 36, so that then we're kind of ready to go for dilation and birth. So rolling back to week 20, I would say at that stage you're pregnant. There's no doubt about it, it's not pizza, and for that reason you don't discover you're pregnant because you've got a back pain. You know you're pregnant and there's a back pain associated with it because of that change in positioning of the bubby. Now, what I've also observed is that transverse babies seem to, on average, cause far less discomfort to the mother than when they're either way, up and down, so head up or head down. That seems to cause more bother. Transverse babies are much harder to birth, and quite often that becomes a cesarean, simply because they can't come out sideways. They've got to come out head or feet first. So breech birth is not ideal, but there are a lot of really successful births that way. So lots of other discussions to have, and there are certainly experts in that field, from midwives to gynecologists, who would have their own best practice opinion. But I've met plenty of women who've had babies that have been breech births that have been perfectly, the births were actually not a lot different to a head down birth. So we do want everything perfectly positioned and running as well as can be, so a natural birth, vaginal birth, is ideal for the baby and the mum. So yes, back pain during pregnancy is quite common, and as I say, it's most likely that in those first 12 weeks the back pain is maybe associated with pregnancy, but it's not the sort of thing that you discover in week 3 you are pregnant because you've now got back pain. It would be you've got back pain and we discovered you're pregnant, and that might make some explanation as to why you've been feeling a bit sick and you've missed your cycle. Okay, stay super healthy and have a great week. Bye.